What's good to y'all? It's your boy Achilles and welcome back to the channel. It's late at night, so I'm gonna try to make this shit as sweet and simple as I can. Sweet and short, I mean. Cause nigga got a trip to Manhattan in the morning for some Japanese fare. You better get some Japanese food in my system, you heard? But here we are back with another character tier list. I just checked and it's been 5 months since our last tier list. That's a little OD considering the fact that Last of Us, I think I started it when I did that character tier list. That shit probably was in like August or September, and we just now finished it. But we all back up to speed, back with the character tier list. Without further ado, let's get into this. If y'all don't know how this shit works, we just gonna put the character from top to bottom, best to worst. S is the best, and D is worst. And that's where their character fit based on my playthrough, my opinion of that character. Alright, so let's get into it. We're gonna start off with Abby. That's the young Abby. I don't know if that's the only one. I'm pretty sure that's the only one. So Abby, listen. Ever since I started playing, I've been watching more videos. Well, kind of shit that didn't spoil during my playthrough. But now that I'm done, I've been watching more videos, and niggas do not like Abby, and it's for good reasons. I can't say it ain't. But me personally, I think if we put the love for Joel aside, Abby is not a villain. She's not a villain in this situation. Um, Her character development in The Last of Us 2 was the best I've seen in mad long. I feel like she carried the game in terms of character morality and the story, with Yara Lev and the WLFs, all of that, the redemption story. That shit was absolutely incredible. I think I rated that shit at 8 out of 10 when we finished the game. Uh, Her story, and then I gave Ellie's like a 5 or a 4, just based off story. So she killed it in the story aspect. Um, Her combat was crazy. Like she snapped. She didn't even need weapons. Like you could dead ass take out like an army of niggas just by sneaking around and getting the jump on them. Then you choke them out and snap their neck using your simple headlock. Like she was about that life. You know what I'm saying? So combat was there. I don't know, yo. So I'm gonna have to put my personal opinion. Abby is S tier, yo. I know niggas that hate her. Oh, that bullshit, you play favorites. Fuck that, bro. Based on my gameplay, she goes in S tier. Alright, and now we got Bill. This nigga was a dickhead. I just was watching one of my videos. I think when we was in Billstown, and then before he let Joe and Ellie off with the truck, he was like, "Get the fuck out of here," some shit. So that shit just reminded me this nigga was a dickhead, but he got a lot of pain. That's what I know. Um, his homeboy died. It ain't too much to know about him. Like he wasn't a bad character, but he had like an hour of screen time, barely any character development. So we're gonna have to put Brody. He not a bad character. He definitely not an A. Let me think. Damn, that's tough. He's not even B. I'm gonna have to go with C. Like he wasn't up there like that. I don't know. Now we got David. David, this nigga's a different type of different motherfucker. Cannibal, child predator, gang leader. He just if the nigga all the characteristics of being a dickhead, he got all of them. He all of the above. But I gotta say, he a good ass villain. When he was first starting off as a good guy, but he still gave you weird vibes, and then he confirmed those vibes, and then he let you all free, like, hey, y'all good right now, and then he comes back, torments Ellie, damn near kills her. No, when he chasing you around the restaurant, that shit was some nightmare shit. Ellie thought she could replace that, and she was scary, but she was not David scary. And I saw a clip of him in the remastered Last of Us, and he looked 10 times worse. So as a villain, this nigga, like, his character, S tier. That shit. Yeah, S tier. I'm gonna put him with S tier. Just cause, if a villain can actually scare you and make you feel like, damn, my life is in this nigga's hands and I don't know what the fuck he gonna do with it. So he did his job really well. So he gets S tier. Dina, I'm not gonna lie, besides, her pregnancy and being Ellie's girl, she ain't really got nothing on her. She not a bad character. Like, I just don't got a lot of compliments for Dina. Like, if y'all really think about it, I don't know, man. Cause like my whole playthrough, I'm over here calling her a thigh. Like she wasn't a thigh, but she just ain't know what she wanted. She got in a relationship with Ellie during a time where they both, like, they just got drunk, kissed at a bar, and then they started dating. Like, she was just looking for any excuse to leave my son Jesse. So I can't say she is a good character with good writing, cause then I'd be lying. My fault if I'm moving too much. I had to get up to grab some. So I think C is pretty good. That's actually kind of tough for her to be next to Bill, because Bill only had like an hour of screen time and she had a whole lot more. Like, she was in the game for about 80% of it. But yeah, she goes down there. She not even B because I didn't pick up many background, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't enough, because if it don't show in the cutscenes, the scenes you pay most attention to, and if none of that shows, it's kind of hard to grasp the weight of the character. So I feel like C is good. You know, I don't blame her for what happened at the end. Like, her leaving totally justify, like, nothing wrong with that. But her character kind of bland. All right, now we got Ellie, this bitch. So this is, I'm assuming, the character in general. I don't think they're gonna put young Ellie here, cause Abby got her regular young, face right there. So I'm gonna assume this is Ellie as a character. In part one, fantastic character. Really no complaints. She wasn't a dickhead. Could have been at some points, but when I was young, I remember her, clips of her being a dickhead. But when you actually play, she's actually like a pretty cool character. So her young version, pretty cool. But if we talking about, like, her part two just ruins it completely, because who she grew up to be was just this antisocial, regretful, depressed, like I don't know, man. Her gameplay was like the best out of the series between her, Ellie, and her, Abby, and Joel. I think she was the best. Like, she was the cleanest gameplay. Um, but nah, man, I couldn't get behind her after all that Joel bullshit. Like, she did my son dirty. Like, I understand, you had a chance to be the solution. Maybe to be the solution, shit wasn't guaranteed, but you had a chance. And Joe kind of ruined that. But at the same time, you got to know what he did. But instead of trying to understand him, you hated him for years. And then the night before he dies, that's when you say you'll try to forgive him. Fuck out of here. So she did Joe dirty. She not a bad character, but she goes in B tier just off that part two experience. People gonna disagree, but I don't care. I don't like Ellie. Henry. This was homeboy with the little brother. His little brother's not next to him, so I forget what his name was. But Henry. I remember he killed himself after his brother died because he got turned into a zombie. I ain't got much to say about bro. He kind of C tier. Yeah, he's C tier. I remember him being a little bit of a cornball. I liked his relationship with his brother, but it ain't nothing crazy. Let's move on. Isaac. Now, he's another villain that's like, um, they give you the chills. It's like, alright, this motherfucker cold blooded. Like when he wanna do something good or bad, he gonna do that shit. He don't got a lot of character behind him. I know most of his character was the notes that was left behind by the soldiers. And um, they just talked about him like he was the boogeyman, like he the boss in charge, like the nigga going, if the nigga wants you going, he gonna have you going. So it was simple as that. So I'm gonna put him in B tier. He's not an A tier villain just off the fact like when he did get into action, this nigga got blasted in the back, big pause. So it's like, I can't really give him that much credit. So let's move on. He a B tier. Jerry, this Abby Daddy, he not a bad character, but I can't even put him with Dina and them because it's like it's obvious that they wanted you to feel bad for Abby and the dad. But like, this nigga was down with taking Ellie's life for the cure without even asking her, asking Joel. He just said, "Hey man, after all the shit I did, I'ma do this shit." And he was willing to let the people that know Ellie you know, just deal with that. He didn't even want to tell Joe. Actually, when Marlene was like, Joe deserves to know, he's like, why you gonna tell him? What the fuck? So, just so the fact, I don't really like him. He's a good guy, but I don't really like him. And he don't got a lot of character development, so he stays in D tier. He was really just like a nigga brought up occasionally, but D tier is pretty good. I can't put him in the same category as Bill and them. That just won't make sense. Jesse, Jesse, he had a good amount of screen time. Dina X got done dirty by Dina, done dirty by Ellie too. Bro got shot in the head, but he was a nice guy, mad loyal to Joe. He the only one who really showed Joe respect, like straight up. Besides Tommy. So I'm gonna put him in A tier. A tier, pretty solid. I liked him. He was a good character. Not a lot of background, but he was a good character. Joe, come on, it's Joe. Like we gonna put Homeboy in the S tier. He got hands. His gameplay was solid. He did what he had to do. He said family comes first. I'm not losing another daughter. Like the nigga's a G. Nigga's a G. Not a whole lot to say. Y'all know who Joel is. Come on now. Jordan, this one of the niggas we killed. Part of Abby's clan. That little group she got. Oh shit. He in D tier. All I know is this nigga had a girl. She sent him like a photo and then we stabbed him in the neck. That's really it. He was just one of the names brought up when we killed his ass. Lev. Lev, girl turned boy soldier. He a pro with the bow. Low key gameplay wise, this nigga did not come clutch for me. Actually, nah, he did hit one good arrow shot. I remember that shit. As a character, he go with A tier. A tier? Yeah, A tier. He not S tier. That'll be OD. But A tier is pretty good. I think I'm gonna put his sister in the same category because that Seraphite story carried the game. Like, I don't know how much time I gotta say it. That shit carried the game. So, A tier is pretty good. Even though you lose some points because you got your sister killed because your ass want to be a little mommy boy. Got your mom and your sister killed on the same day. Shit crazy. Manny, what the fuck? Did I put him down? Oh shit. Manny. I want to put him in D tier. Let me think. He not a good character. I know he had like an old ass dad. He cussed a lot. He couldn't decide whether he wanted to be a violent nigga or a calm nigga. He got killed by Tommy. He spat on Joe. He a D tier. Low-key, I think most of Abby's friends gonna go in D tier. So yeah, that's enough about him. He didn't really have much. Maria, she lost some points because I don't know, man. Like a lot of shit she did was justified, right? Oh shit. A lot of shit she did was justified. Um, she divorced with Tommy at the end, but that's because Tommy was like, he was feeding for revenge. So she basically did the same thing Dina did. So I can't really put blame on her. I don't like how when Joe defended Ellie in the club, when Maria came and she like, that's enough. Like Joe was doing too much. I didn't really like that. I don't think she was really fond of Joe. So she loses some points because of that. But she's not a D tier. I'll put her in C. Like she not up there, but you know. Um, Marlene, she's a pretty good character. I didn't like her in the end, but that doesn't really. I can't really take so much off of a character for that. But she's not up there. I'm gonna have to give a C tier. Like she's a Firefly. I'm pretty sure she's one of the founders of the Fireflies. Joe ended up killing her. She threatened Joel the day he found out Ellie was gonna die, and that's why he killed her. So that's what made me not like her. But she had some character behind it. She knew Ellie. I'm pretty sure she raised Ellie, either raised Ellie or just took Ellie under her wing. But in the end, she was a bitch, so I think C is a good spot. She wasn't nothing crazy. Now Mel, this was Owen's baby mom's. I remember she like spazzed on Ellie at the spazzed on Abby, not Ellie, at the end. I don't know if it was for Abby cheating with Owen or just being around too much, but she did mention like the Seraphites, like her bringing the Seraphites was a ploy to get Owen back with her, or to have Owen let her on the trip to Santa Barbara, and it was justified. At first, I was taking her back because I didn't know she was the type to do that, but you see it in her face. It's not that surprising. She not a bad character, but she ain't really, C tier, man. I can't put her up there. That just don't even sound right. Nora, this the bitch we tortured in the hospital. She was one of Abby's best friends. I think she was a doctor too, or something like that. Um, she was loyal to Abby. She didn't really have much. I'm shuffling between C and D. I don't know, man. Yeah, she gonna have to go D tier. It's just like, these Abby friends, like the niggas don't got enough screen time to have character. Like that's just how it was. In C, there was at least some character with these niggas. So it's like, and I can't put them in the same category when they just show up just to be like, oh, I knew this person and she's dead. Like, I don't really feel nothing. Owen. Owen. You an automatic C. I really can't. You're not a D, but yeah, you don't belong up there. Owen was Abby's little fling or whatever the fuck, like childhood boyfriend turned into like a little one night stand before he got clapped at the end. Stupidly, like this nigga had his baby moms and himself at gunpoint, and he attacks the girl with the gun that's like on a revenge tour, and then they both get shot. Like that shit was stupid. But I like how he has some character behind him where he's like, I'm tired of fighting for the wolves against the Seraphites, this stupid ass war over land. I don't even care. I'm just trying to find the old Fireflies because maybe I'm just trying to like see if there's hope, some humanity. Where the humanity at? This war shit's getting old. He was like, when I had a fight with the Seraphite, I felt bad because, he was just like so done with everything. And that's kind of how I feel now. So that was cool. He not cool for cheating on Mel. Um, Besides that, he's a solid character. I think C's pretty valid. That makes me want to move Mel down, but Mel got some story with her, so I really can't do that. So they belong on the same page. Riley Abel. She got a last name? I ain't pick up her last name. This was Ellie's little, oh shit. This was Ellie's little girlfriend in the first one from Left Behind. Left Behind was torture, my nigga. That shit was different. Um, she's pretty cool. Uh, Damn, I really don't remember. Was she Marlene's kid? I don't know if she was Marlene's kid. I remember they went to the arcade together, had squirt guns. She was fun. Eh, she go C tier. I just gotta watch that again. Maybe y'all like go in the comments and like switch up, but for now I just don't feel nothing. I don't know. I don't remember much about it, and that's not a good sign. Now we got Sam, the brother of what's his name. You know he got to go in the same. I have a whole lot of C tier. Like this shit about to be stacked up. But we got Sam, Henry brother. He the one that got bit by the infected and didn't tell nobody. Um, I know he had his toy that Ellie gave him. He asked Ellie, what did she feel about dying? And I think she was like, I'm not scared or something. I don't know. She said, I'm more scared of being alone. So I think that's what she said about her fear of dying. But I think he was scared. That's why he asked that. He was mad clutch when Joe and him got separated from Henry and Ellie. I remember that. I think it was clutch. Maybe he was just good at hiding or some shit. I don't know, but he gets some credit for that. But these characters don't got a lot of depth. That's why they in C tier. Now we got Sarah. She got some character. Oh shit, my fault, young boy. Sarah, that's Joe's daughter. She got some character on her, but she had like good 20 minutes screen time, maybe. And she was at the beginning. And, she died. She was a significant piece in the story. I'd hate to have to put her in C. I'm gonna put her in B tier. Cause like she's a significant character. She was a nice character. For the time she had, and putting her in C with the rest of these people, like these people don't have the big like significance like her. You know what I'm saying? So I think B tier is kind of solid. She's sitting next to Ellie. I think that's valid. That's valid. Now I'm thinking of Jesse. Like Jesse A tier, is that too high? I'm gonna go with B tier. That don't even sound right. Yeah. That looks better. That looks better. Okay, Seth. I didn't even get. Oh shit. She was in C, right? Alright, now we on Seth, the racist motherfucker from the dance in the bar. He gives a detail like, come on, background character. Come on, baby. We almost done with this shit. We got 4 more. Telltale got like a billion characters. Naughty Dog need to step they shit up. But now we on Tess. I think this was Joel's partner slash girl. I don't know if they was officially together. I don't know if that shit was mentioned at all. But she was cool. She was like, she wasn't scared of shit. Little badass. I feel like she not A tier, but she go to B tier. That's solid. She has some character. Not a lot of screen time. She died pretty early on. I think in the first 2 hours of the first game. So, but she's not a bad character. I liked her. And now we got Tommy. This nigga Tommy. Yo, I keep fucking taking people. I gotta remember. Oh, this is Joe's brother. This nigga got loyalty written all over him. I ain't like what he did at the end, but he had his reasons for what he did at the end. So Tommy A tier. He not S tier just cause he a little brother. So he goes in A tier. This nigga killed. I don't know. Did he only kill Manny? No, because he killed them people he interrogated in that room, and I think at least one of them was part of the people who, he killed mad niggas. Like he was on the hunt. He did probably more damage than Ellie. Nah, cause Ellie got killed like shit. She did a lot of damage. Like she fought Abby straight on. Like, but yeah, Tommy got mad respect disregarding the shit he did at the end, so he gets A tier. He a great character. Now we got Yara. I low-key want to put Yara and Liv in S tier. Oh, fuck. I'm just thinking about the Seraphite Island cutscenes. Like, fuck it. I'm going to put them both in S tier. Like, I can't. That story was just too fucking good. I already know if niggas actually do comment on this shit, They gonna mention Abby being an S tier, but I got my reasons, nigga. I got my reasons. And now we got JJ, the little baby. Who the fuck? Get your ass down there, boy. Is that? Wait. What the fuck did I do? Was Isaac in A tier? Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Who was in A tier? A tier. Oh, that's B tier. Okay. I think that's how it was. Yeah, that's how it was. He was in B tier. But somebody was in A tier, right? It wasn't Jesse. Oh, shit. Hold on, because that kind of looks good. Like, Isaac B tier. Isaac ain't no A tier. So if I just switch that, I like that. I'm gonna keep it like that. So yeah, the Yara and Lev gets S tier because their character, like their whole story was fire. Ran from the Seraphites, joined joined Abby's team and shit. The tower mission with Lev with the high in the sky bullshit. Yara pulling up with Abby to the island to save Lev. Yara dying. Lev redeeming. You know, that shit was just heat, man. That's like one of the hottest parts of the first two games, nigga. So yeah, they deserve to be there. And finally, JJ, little baby. Can't put a baby in D tier. I ain't going C tier. No, he cute, but like it's a baby, so can't really say nothing. So that is the character tier list of The Last of Us. Let's just go through from bottom to top. Should we do top to bottom? Let's do top to bottom because, you know, final thoughts. All right, so we got Abby, David. Abby, great character, great redemption. David, great villain. Joel, great protagonist. Yara and Lev, fire, newcomer story. Love all of that. Tommy, loyal brother. It gets A tier because he can't be S tier because he got some flaws on him. B tier, Ellie, you lucky you still here because I'm tempted to put your ass in C, but you know you kind of a staple in the series and you got some good parts. Jesse, loyal, they did you dirty but loyal, good person. Shame he fucking died. That shit is insane that he died. Sarah ain't have a lot of screen time but significant piece. Isaac, cool villain. Could have did more, but cool villain. I liked your swag. Tess, a good partner in the first 2 hours, you know. Bill, dickhead, but not a bad character. Henry, good brother, not a great character. Marlene, dickhead, not a whole lot of story, but you had something. Dina, a little bit of a thought, but, you know, he wasn't a bad person. Maria, not a bad person, good wife, but, you know, it could be a dickhead sometimes. Owen, a cheater. But you got a little bit of character. Mel, it's a little bit of the same without the cheating part. Riley, you know, he was a girlfriend, whatever. Sam, little brother. JJ, blah 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 blah. And then we got the nobodies. Alright, y'all, that's gonna do it for The Last of Us tier list. Let me know what y'all think. Don't crucify me if y'all don't agree with my picks, you know what I'm saying? That's just the experience. That's just part of the experience. I think after the Batman one, we definitely gonna do one. I'm gonna try to look for one. I'm not sure if they got it, but I'll probably make it myself. So, hope y'all enjoyed the video. I love y'all, I miss y'all, appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one.